Alright, so let me break it down real quick. Here's what happened. Here's how I did it. What is up, guys? So before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know I am doing a 1 to 10 contest live on the 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's New York time. So if you live in England, I think you guys are 5 hours ahead. It's like midnight. If you live in California, it's like 4 p.m. So on the 15th, July 15th, today's Saturday. It'll be Saturday by the time you see this video, so tomorrow, the 15th, July 15th, 7 p.m. Eastern time, New York time. It's like the same time I post all my videos. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you'll be able to see when I do it. So it'll be 1 to 10 contest. You guys can all join. You can rate the beats. I will be rating the beats as well. It'll be a cool thing for 1 to 10 contest live. I just want to try it. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be cool. So yeah, welcome to the video. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you drop a like. It's lit. The homie Cam Eakins just dropped a new music video.
I've been on my grind for the last 7 years. Man, I'm done being broke. Let me paint the picture clear. I just rolled a little joint. That shit helped me disappear.
Go comment "We Out Here" on this video. Search Cam Eakins window. I'll leave the link below.
Up the green. Used to sell it by the P. Now I get the shit for free. Colorado legally. I've been
just made this beat right here. I was gonna write to it, but I can't really think of anything right now. Just like a super happy beat. What I've been doing is just like, here's what I've been doing with my beats lately. If I like the beat and maybe I want to write to it, I put it in a folder. It's not every beat, just occasionally I'll put it in a folder and just beats that I will potentially use, keep it there, and then if I can't think of anything to it, then I'll put it in a different folder. It'll either go on my site or I'll send it out to people, or yeah. So guys, I was making a beat earlier and I don't know, I don't think it was beat block, but it's just like, I'm just in the studio every single day and I wanted to do something else in this video. So I decided, first let me show you this beat just to give you a quick preview. Simple, happy, like I might use this beat eventually. I might use that beat eventually, but it's still being worked on. I don't know. I just wanted to make something just to make something, but I don't know. I'm just stuck in here all the time. I wanted to use this video to tell you guys about something else. I wanted to use this video as kind of like a little bit of like I want to do a little bit of a story time. I want to talk to you guys about how I really started selling beats, because some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not know, but I was literally making a living selling beats without YouTube, like before I started like getting any subscribers on YouTube. Really just in detail explain the exact thing that happened, how I started making beats. I go into this a little bit in the podcast, but I want to tell my story right now too for this video, because I feel like a lot of people don't know. I feel like it's hard to find a way of how to sell beats on the internet. I feel like the only way people know how to sell beats is by just posting YouTube videos with type beats. Like, that's cool, it can work, you can really build a good brand that way, but if you're straight up being a salesman, like, you can sell beats by finding artists. And that's the one thing I figured out, was this: I just needed to find artists. I don't need to get views, I need to find people that want to buy beats from me. By the way, getting a quick workout in. No ball today, no soccer ball, just at this field. Don't have a soccer ball, but just found this tennis ball. Alright, so let me break it down real quick. Here's what happened. Here's how I did it. And there's no secrets. There's no like, I'm not trying to plug you guys in to sell something or anything like that. I just want to explain step by step how it happened. It'll probably be good information. I know that I used to listen to like Internet Money podcasts before I was really popping selling beats and like making a good living off of it. And I got a lot of information out of it. So I just want to, geez, I'm tired. Wow, look at that balance. So yeah, basically I was living in Florida. Like I said, this is all gonna be in the podcast, but I was living in Florida. I didn't have any money. I was always an entrepreneur. I was always trying to start businesses, and I was making beats. And then basically, to sum it up, you guys probably know who Taz Taylor is. He was showing like PayPal statements in one of his vlogs, like way back in the day. Shout out Taz Taylor if you watch this. He was showing like PayPal statements of like selling beats. He was like selling a bunch of beats and making money off of it. This is before I had zero sales. Zero sales. Oh, perfect. The sun is setting. Get the nice aroma. 2016, this is like the spring, almost going into summer of 2016, like the beginning of the summer of 2016. So yeah, so I saw that and I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy's making like hundreds of thousands of dollars selling beats. I didn't know it was possible. Basically, when I saw that, when I saw these posts, I looked into it and I saw there was other producers making money. There was other people on the internet selling beats, making money, and making a living off of it, and making a good amount of money doing it too, just by posting beats on YouTube. I was like, oh my god, let me go harder at this. So I started posting more beats on YouTube, and nothing was really working. I think I got a couple leases every now and then. I was just hustling, trying to do anything, trying to do mixing and mastering, trying to sell beats. I could do videos, as you guys know, so I was trying to do videos for people, pictures, photos, all that stuff. And I hope the highway isn't too loud right here. I was trying SoundClick, I was trying YouTube, I signed up for My Flash Store, which is now called Airbit. I signed up for BeatStars, trying to see which one was better, which one had a better marketplace, yada yada yada. Nothing was really working. So here's what I did. This is what I did that worked out for me. Maybe it can work for you. I basically found Instagram accounts. Go into Instagram, look up Instagram accounts that might be, there's a lot of Instagram accounts that you know for a fact that there's like only artists following. There's Instagram accounts for everything, like, you know what I mean? Like there was this one account that just had rappers that were, it was like showcases for rap. I saw an ad for one, and it was like, showcase your talent, we're going on a tour, we're doing this live tour, yada yada yada. I think it was called Coast to Coast Live or something like that. Coast to Coast rappers, coast to coast. There's a bunch of them. Or you know what was another one? Was like submit your mixtapes. I was looking up a bunch of Instagram accounts on Google. It was like submit your mixtapes here, artists, yada yada yada. So I knew for a fact, all right, this is a mixtape thing on Instagram. There's gonna be a ton of people that are artists that are following this page. So I went into you can click on the following. I went in and just went down through every single person and was messaging, commenting on their photos, liking their photos, DMing them, following them, like, you know what I'm saying, like going through every single account. I was trying to do it on Twitter, but Instagram was way more effective. And basically it turned into this, I would go in there and comment on people's things saying, hey man, I'm a producer, hit me up. So I would go into like 40, 50, I would go into so many of these accounts every single day and just DM as many people as I possibly could. And at night I would go in, follow a bunch of rappers, follow a bunch of artists, comment on their photos, yada yada yada. So the next day I would wake up with a bunch of DMs, with a bunch of messages. Like at times I would have like 60 messages in my inbox saying, yo, what's good? And then I would have a copy and paste thing that I would write. So I had a thing in my notes and I'd copy and paste, and I came up with the best, like over time it developed into like, I had literally the best paragraph or like few sentences of words that would have the best conversion rate. I would say, hey, what's up man, my name's Kyle Beats, blah 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 blah. I'm a producer, yo, check out some of my beats. It's buy one get one free buy one get three free right now. Check it out, kylebeats.com. I would say you can click the link in my bio or you can copy and paste this, yada yada yada. A lot of people would just say, all right, thanks man, sounds good, and then I wouldn't hear back from them. Very surprisingly, the way I approached it, very few people were like, oh yeah, and said something rude and were like, oh, don't spam me. Because I don't know, even though I was messaging everyone, because it was accurate and it was like, because I was able to target artists, it didn't seem very spammy. So and then a few people would be interested, and they would be super interested, and they would look at my site, you know what I'm saying? They would follow me back, they would look at my website, they'd follow me on SoundCloud, they'd be like, yo man, these beats are dope, these beats are, you know, I'm going through thousands of DMs. So they call me back, yo, this is dope, and I say, yeah man, let me know if you want to buy a beat, I'll give you mixing and mastering for free or whatever. I'd always throw something in there for them. Eventually it got to the point where those people I hit up week 1 and those people I hit up month 1, I should say, week 1, week 2, week 3, by like the 4th month, those people were coming back in and buying beats. You know what I mean? So it just turned into this huge snowball effect. We're literally, I think I started doing it in like June of 2016. By October 2016, I was making $200, $300 a week selling beats. Literally all from online, all from the internet. I was doing crazy deals, man. Like I would sell exclusive beats for $100. I would do custom beats. I'd like, yo, custom beat $100, like let's get it. Like, you know what I mean? You just gotta give them deals because you're paying for your craft, and even though your craft might be good, you gotta like settle at the beginning, I guess. That's what I did and it worked out for me. But like, yeah, I don't know, I just hit up people on Instagram. It's been a few years now since I did that, since I had to do that. So like, I'm sure there's more opportunities. I'm sure you can do things, but like, I think what you guys should do if you're looking at this and you're trying to sell beats on the internet or sell anything, I guess, like build your YouTube brand, build your music brand, put up videos, do the visualizers, do a vlog if you want to do a vlog, do a podcast, whatever. But on the side, like when you're not doing that stuff and you have time, like you have to hustle, you have to put in the work, like find a way on Instagram, on Snapchat, I don't know, Twitter. There's so many more different places I could have gone with it. Facebook could be one too. Find a way to find artists and hit them up. Like find a way to gather a bunch of artists. And like, for example, you'll hear all this on the podcast too when you listen to it. But like for example, if someone wasn't exactly interested, or they were interested but they weren't trying to buy it because they didn't have money, or they didn't, a lot of times it was like, oh, I just put out an album, like the timing wasn't right, I'd be like, yo, let me get your email, I'll hit you back Like I'll let you know when I post new beats and maybe you'll like one of them. I would get their email, put it in a list, send it out every time I had a new post. And those people are still following me today, believe it or not. Even though I was shoving messages in their direct messages, those people are still following me today. So shout out to you if you're one of those. I know there's a lot of rappers from that time, like years ago, that are still following me and keeping in touch, and they still message me like, yo, congrats, like on the YouTube and all that stuff, because they were the ones watching literally from the start. So shout out to those people. But yeah, that's my insight. That's pretty much it. That's what I did. I think there's a lot of ways you can still do it. I feel like it's a very weak effort if you just put out a type beat on YouTube, make a video that's kind of similar to someone else's, like a visualizer or something like that, put it up, throw a couple keywords in there, and then you go, oh, why are my beats not selling? Like, that's just not gonna work. Like, that's just not gonna work. It worked for the people that did it a long time ago because nobody was doing it. And for them to put those up and think that they're gonna sell beats was a weird thing for them to do. So yeah, that's why I always tell people is just do something nobody else is doing. It applies to all this producer stuff. Everyone can make their own name now as a producer. Like another thing I want to say too, I've probably said this before, for me in my head right now, I feel like the best way to come up as a producer, make a daily vlog about yourself. You don't have to sell drum kits, you don't have to sell beats. Make a vlog of you making beats. And then from that, I've linked up with so many artists because of this YouTube page. And like, I'm gonna go out to LA and I'm gonna be like, yo, come to the studio, make 20 beats for them, make songs, like get royalties, 50-50 royalties from those beats. And then like, it's a whole nother giant stream of revenue that I haven't even really capitalized on yet, to be honest. But yeah, there's my rant for the day. I hope it wasn't too windy. I know it kind of sucks right now. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at this guy.
Because you know
Bro, we literally have a thing where you can like punch people and it explodes.
So yeah, I mean, that's like the story, man. That's like, because it went from that point where once I started to make money in October 2016, I think it was like literally by that next summer, I could make like, I was making $1,000 a week, like before I had any followers on YouTube, like just from creating like this kind of Instagram beats brand, and people just knew my website, and I was collecting, I was like making sure I got everyone's emails and good customer service. And but yeah, I mean, that's just my story. I wanted to tell you guys just because I feel like it would really help. You guys are gonna hear it in the podcast whenever they're out. But yeah, I hope you guys can learn something from that. I just wanted to do a little story time today. Make sure you have the notifications on. I'm gonna be doing some live streams soon. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.
This shit's crazy.